Welcome to the Instagram stories for Tuesday, December 2nd. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Normally, we break down what the head of Instagram shared on his recent Ask Me Anything, but today we are going to mix that up because I found a video from the CEO of YouTube, Neal Mohan, doing a Q&A session. In today's episode, we're going to hear answers from the CEO of YouTube to questions like, where is YouTube going in the next 5 to 10 years? What trends are you noticing? How do you help creators? And what would surprise someone most about YouTube? We'll also talk about a new YouTube feature, Wrapped, which is exactly like Spotify Wrapped, but just for all the videos that you've watched on YouTube. And we'll hear from the CEO of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, talking about Instagram Notes, what they are and how to use them, and why they live in the DM inbox. All of that plus more on today's episode, but first, here's a quick word from our sponsors. Welcome back. We're breaking down a question and answer session from the CEO of YouTube, Neal Mohan. And first, let's start with just the introductory bit about his thoughts on YouTube in 2025.
The key to success on YouTube is authenticity. Really be yourself, then that's going to come through in the content that you create. So above and beyond everything else, above and beyond the tricks of the algorithm or how you shoot the camera or thumbnails or what have you, be yourself. That authenticity is what actually comes through on the other side of the camera. YouTube, first and foremost, is of creators and about creators. Everything that we do at YouTube is about growing our creators' audience, growing their businesses. And as a result of all of these amazing YouTubers that are on the platform every day, we have billions and billions of their fans who come to YouTube to enjoy their creativity.
Okay, now that you have that context, the first question he answers, how does YouTube help creators?
We work with creators really closely. In fact, many of the products that we build at YouTube, we co-develop with our creators. One of the best parts about my job is spending time with our creators, and they give me feedback about what they'd like to see next at YouTube on a regular basis. And we take that into account, and our job really is to build the world's best stage for these creators to be on every day.
All right, let's go on to the next question. What trends are you noticing right now? Unsurprisingly, the trend is AI. It's always AI. I feel like that's the answer to every single question these days.
One of the big trends, which everybody in the industry is really curious about, is AI. And what AI is going to do to the creative process and how it's going to impact it. And the way that I think about AI is that it's going to be a set of tools that really empower human creativity. But creators are the ones that are going to remain in control. And the reason why billions of fans all over the world are going to come to YouTube is because of these creators, not because of the tools that they're using to build this amazing content.
Next question. Where do you see YouTube going in the next 5 to 10 years? This is a good question because it is speculative, but YouTube is growing so fast. It is the #1 watched platform on televisions, beating Netflix and all the other ones. Here's Neal Mohan's answer to that question.
I think from a viewer standpoint, YouTube is all about sharing and watching video, whether it's a 15-second short, 15-minute vlog, long-form content, or a 15-hour live stream, or anything in between. So every format, whatever you're interested in as a viewer, you find on YouTube. From a creator standpoint, it's really about making sure that, as I said, we build the world's best stage, whether you're a podcaster, whether you're a live streamer, whether you're a media company, a sports league, musician, artist. YouTube has got to be the best place for you to connect with your fans. And of course, if you're a partner or an advertiser or a brand, that's where you go to be at the forefront of culture. YouTube is where culture is set. That's what's happening on the platform every single day in every part of the world.
Next question. What would surprise people the most about YouTube?
Well, you know, this year we're celebrating our 20th birthday, and I think one aspect of YouTube, it's not necessarily the most surprising thing, but really has run through for the entire 20 years, which is if you have an idea to share, if you have a thought to share, then you can do that on YouTube, and nobody's going to tell you you don't sound the right way, or you don't look the right way, or you're from the wrong part of the world. Our mission statement is to give everyone a voice and show them the world. And that is what I hope creators and viewers experience on YouTube every single day.
Next question. How do you monitor content on YouTube? Here's Neal Mohan's answer.
Power of YouTube, the magic of YouTube, really comes from the fact that it is this place of freedom of speech. And that is what enables all these amazing creators that you see on YouTube every day, because there is no gatekeeper. There's no barrier between you and your audience. And so that, I do think, is the magic of YouTube in terms of the videos that you see, the comments that you see. It is this incredible free speech platform, but we've also always had very clear community guidelines and the rules of the road. That's what we expect all members of the YouTube community to follow, whether they're posting a video or a comment or what have you, and that's what maintains this incredible, magical place where you can share brand new ideas, brand new thoughts with the world, regardless of how you do it, whether it's video, whether it's comments, whether it's shorts, live stream, what have you.
Okay, I'm going to stop it there, but overall, I'm just happy that I can give Neal Mohan a little bit more of a voice on this show. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk about the new YouTube Wrapped feature, and the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, explains notes in the DM inbox if you are unfamiliar. Stick around. Welcome back. Let's move on to the new YouTube Recap feature. I think I've been calling it YouTube Wrapped for the past couple of minutes, but it's not. It's called YouTube Recap. It's exactly the same as Spotify Wrapped. That's where I got myself confused. We're going to hear from Renee Ritchie, YouTube Creative Liaison, and Johanna, YouTube Chief Product Officer, talking about YouTube Recap.
I'm Renee, and I am a skill builder.
I'm Johanna, and I am a self-improver.
Johanna, I am so excited. YouTube Recap.
YouTube
What is
Recap. YouTube Recap is a story of your year on YouTube. It's highlights of things you've watched, top interests, memorable moments, the evolution of your year. And it's something that people have been asking for because we've had the music recap, and it's an evolution of that to all of YouTube.
And what kind of information will we find in our recap?
Basically, it's going to cover your year. It's going to be your top interests, your top channels, the evolution of what you've watched over the year, and then some kind of interesting tidbits that we're able to pull out. Like, I have a personality type of a self-improver.
Yeah.
What were you?
Skill builder.
Okay, you're a skill builder, self-improver. I feel like those are very similar.
We can tag team.
And then there's another fun thing, which is the award.
Yeah.
What award would you get based on your viewing history? I have my card right here. I thought I would read you my award.
Hit me.
I am the most likely to find the perfect workout and hilarious video to share with friends.
I love that. Mine is most likely to upgrade my phone before breakfast and then talk about it online all day.
Okay, I'm going to stop the clip there, but this is something I do expect to see everywhere because regardless of whether or not you have Spotify or Apple Music or you use a different service like Amazon Music or whatever, you probably are watching videos on YouTube. Everyone has access to YouTube, so I expect that this will be quite common. Interested to see brands sharing the videos that they're watching on YouTube. They might be watching their competitor videos. I think that's going to be a really interesting thing to share. Okay, now let's give it over to the head of Instagram, Adam Mosseri, as he explains how Instagram notes work inside the DM inbox.
What are those little circles that you see at the top of your inbox? Well, if you're 20 or so, you probably can just stop watching this. You already know. If you are 30-ish, you probably remember Facebook statuses. And if you are 40 or older, you probably remember AIM statuses. These are kind of like those. They're called notes, and they're ways to start conversations with your friends. You can say what you're up to, post an emoji, link to whatever you're listening to on Spotify right now, and it'll show up for either your mutual follows, so people who you follow who follow you back, or your close friends. You can decide. And if they tap on it, they can send you a message. We know that one of the primary ways that people use Instagram to connect with friends is through messaging, and it's one way of getting a conversation started. So if you haven't tried it, check it out. Let me know what you think.
I just want to point out that I really like the way he started off that clip by making me feel super old, so thanks for that. I miss AIM statuses. They were so fun back in the day. That is going to do it for today's episode. Thank you for listening, and come back next time for more social media news, strategy, and other things you need to know.
Yeah, let's get it. The year was 2013. You posted your first pic and you're glad your post got seen. Your friends liked it too, but what you didn't know is what posting on that platform would do. Taking all your time and attention, doom scrolling. Also, let me mention, you gotta post on every platform, putting content on every set just to conform. Likes gave you validation and you got hooked. Now engagement is down, you feeling overlooked. Hey, keep coming back for more podcasts. And find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media.